Hi, I'm Hillary Kennedy, and welcome to the first USU Soccer Show of 2014. Thank you for sharing your story ideas with us via email and Facebook. It's going to be an exciting season, and we've got some great stories to share. If there's something you'd like to see, send us an email at theshow@ususoccer.org. As you know, USU Soccer is the largest youth sports organization in the country and provides playing opportunities for first-time players as well as future superstars. Everybody starts somewhere, and for over 3 million players every year, USU Soccer is the place to grow and develop. Now let's get the ball rolling by catching up with the USU Soccer Olympic Development Program Championships. ODP offers players some of the best identification opportunities in youth soccer. The ODP Championships pit the best state-level teams against each other, and for the second year running, one state took home every single championship.
California South teams did it again, taking home all U.S. Youth Soccer ODP Championship titles for a second year in a row. Cal South won the 1997 Girls Championship after defeating Illinois 3-0. Kathleen Pingle opened the scoring early in the 4th minute, and Peyton Perea added another first-half goal in the 28th minute. Haley Main shot the game winner in the 79th minute, and as the final whistle blew, the Cal South squad earned their second consecutive ODP championship.
Now is when we start to think.
The 1997 Cal South boys team also earned their second straight title after a challenging win over Iowa. Although the first half saw many chances, both sides went into halftime scoreless. The second half intensified even further as both teams managed to get 3 goals each. Iowa's Eduvi Ikoba broke the stalemate in the 53rd minute, and Adam Nicholson scored for Iowa in the 71st minute. Cal South got 3 goals, including a pair by Marco Bueno, which put him as the age group's leading goal scorer. Just as Cal South was about to claim the title with a 3-2 advantage and a minute left in the game, Keenan Smolovich was able to roll the ball into the net for Iowa, taking the game to penalty kicks. Cal South's keeper in penalty kicks outshined by skillfully blocking 2 shots, and ultimately Cal South's 4 PKs beat Iowa's 2 to give them the championship.
That's the way a final should be, end-to-end, going at it, and a great credit for them. For these boys, for the 97s, they repeat, 2-time national champions 2 years in a row. To come in and sweep 2 times in the national championships, it's just a wonderful thing. And again, the credit goes to the club coaches and their parents, and not necessarily my staff, because we just find them and we're blessed to coach them.
I won this last year, again this year, but hitting that game winner it's indescribable. It's a lifetime experience for anyone.
The 1998 girls from Cal South defeated Virginia with a fortunate early goal. Kennedy Smith produced quick results for Cal South by scoring in the very first minute of play.
It's a through run and a through ball. You got to get wide.
Virginia's players continued to play hard, getting some chances, but were still unable to find the back of the net. The lone goal and strong Cal South defense held on for the remaining 89 minutes, meriting them with the championship.
The competition was really good. We played a very well-rounded team, and I was really excited to come out here and play again. And I can't wait to come back next year, and to be an ODP National Championship champion feels great. It feels amazing.
This is one of the most talented teams I've coached for Cal South. I've been doing this for many years. I love USU Soccer and the fact that they continue to do this ODP program and continue to stand by it.
Cal South defeated Maryland 4-0 to earn the 1998 Boys ODP Championship. The match saw early back-to-back goals within the first 5 minutes of play by Sebastian Dupre and Samuel Hefter.
Hey, good idea.
Milo Barton scored once more for Cal South before halftime, getting a goal in the 35th minute. Andrew Forth also contributed to the win, scoring in the 60th minute. For more information on U.S. Youth Soccer ODP, visit usyouthsoccer.org and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Someone who really credits the Olympic Development Program for her success is women's national team standout Carly Lloyd. We got a chance to sit down with Carly and get her thoughts on her youth days with US Youth Soccer.
I first fell in love with the game of soccer. I can't remember an exact moment, but I started playing when I was 5 years old. Had a knack for it. From that point on, everywhere I went, I brought a soccer ball. I was kicking it up against the curb in front of my house, going to the park, playing with boys. It was just a part of my life, and I think with each day and with each year, I kept growing, and the passion for the sport never went away. And it got stronger and just continued to with my career and continue to love it and still love it to this day. I've got quite a few memorable youth soccer moments. It was a learning experience. You know, I was one of the better players on my club team, but then, you know, being selected for the New Jersey ODP, I suddenly found myself kind of at the bottom. And you know, when I made the regional team, suddenly found myself at the bottom again. So I think it was definitely a learning experience, and I had to work hard, and you know, it didn't come naturally for me. I had to kind of work at it. But I would say, you know, playing with my club team, the Medford Strikers in New Jersey, winning 2 state championships with that team, they were like my family, and I still keep in touch with some of those girls, and those were some of my most memorable moments, kind of being with that group for 4 or 5 years. I think soccer has not only helped me grow on the field, obviously, but soccer has made me into a different person. You know, I've came across different people. I've had to adapt to different cultures. I've been all around the world. Those are the type of things that, you know, are priceless. You know, no one can teach that. It's experience that you go through. It's the ups and downs. It's, you know, being benched before this last Olympics for me and not knowing what to do, and the only thing I could do was persevere and try to work hard and win my spot back. So it's all those little life lessons that you continually learn on a daily basis. You know, you talk to every professional athlete and numerous you know, teammates on here, and it's never been an easy road. You know, there's ups and flows to it all, and it's struggles, it's good times, it's bad times, but it's how you persevere and how you react to those tough situations that makes you a strong person. It's not easy. It's not an easy road, and I think anyone who says it's easy hasn't really worked hard and hasn't really reached this level. You know, I can remember countless things on my one hand, how many times I've gone through a tough situation, how many times I thought this was the end of my career, or I wasn't going to be selected for this team, or, you know, this is the end of my life, and I'm still here now playing, doing something that I love. I know that in the near future there's going to be another stumbling block that I'm going to have to overcome, but that's what makes you stronger. For me, personally, I strive under pressure. I like pressure situations. I like when someone tells me you're not good enough, or, you know, you can't be in the starting team, or, you know, you're not going to do well. I love that, because if people are going to say that, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to work twice as hard, and I'm going to prove everybody wrong.
This year is a World Cup year for the men's national team, and we wanted to know how much you actually know about it. So hang on to your hats for this year's first World Cup trivia.
Germany.
Brazil.
Spain.
Ooh, Brazil.
Brazil? I don't know. It's right? Nice.
I'm good.
(1934)
1960. Yeah, 1960.
1924.
I'm gonna just take a guess. The 80s?
1930s.
1930. Yeah.
Okay.
30.
Just take off.
I knew it was in the 30s. I knew it was in the 30s. 1930.
There we go.
The original name of the World Cup trophy.
Oh my.
Hmm.
I have no idea. Probably something with Lorenzo in it or something like that.
The Trophée des Mondiaux.
Shoot.
Recently, the US Youth Soccer Awards Gala took place, where we handed out awards to some of the most deserving volunteers and coaches in the country. Each year, we also award a Goal and Save of the Year. Hundreds of clips were submitted, and we narrowed them down to the top 5 nominees. Let's check out who made the cut. Okay, it's time now for a break. When we return, we'll hear about the recently crowned National League champions, hear from another women's national team star, Sydney Leroux, and get a glimpse at the version of soccer that has actors Jimmy Fallon, Colin Farrell, and Chris Pratt bouncing off the walls. All this and more when we return to the US Youth Soccer Show. Hi, and welcome back to the US Youth Soccer Show. It's April, which means summer is just around the corner. And for us, that means the US Youth Soccer National Championship Series. In fact, many states are in the midst of their state cups right now. Every year, more than 10,000 teams step onto the field to get that state championship title. Does your team have what it takes?
Success is not just a word with a common meaning. It cannot be universally defined, but is uniquely identified by our own sense of greatness. It looks different to each and every one of us. We feel it in our lungs when the air is no more. We sense it before it becomes realized in the back of the net. It is a living, breathing movement of passion and sport. Success is not defined by benchmarks set by others, by statisticians or commentators, by record breakers or title holders, by coaches or parents. It is the save you couldn't make, the goal you weren't supposed to score, the glide that defined what gravity previously felt like. We know it because we've never known it before. It comes in the form of hugs and tears, fist pumps and smiles. It is filled with uproarious cheers, weakened knees, and muted gasps of relief, or the silence of satisfaction. It is the goal that is never finished, because success is an elusive destination that moves every time you reach it. It is not simply a measurement, it is a moment of accomplishment and satisfaction. Until we move on to our next attempt, we will bring it with us every time we train to surpass the last, because it is sport that moves us, but it is success that keeps us coming back.
It's a long and challenging road through the National Championship Series to make it to the top, but 40 teams have already claimed their spot in the National Championships this summer via the National League. We were out at the final weekends of play in Las Vegas, where tickets were punched and dreams became a reality.
Some dramatic matches on the season's final day capped an exciting 2013-2014 U.S. Youth Soccer National League season, as several teams claimed division titles and punched their ticket to the 2014 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. After Top Hat 18 Gold of Georgia won earlier in the day to clinch the Under-14 Blue Division title, Legends FC and Exiles Black, both of California South, squared off to determine which side would finish in second place. Following a scoreless first half, Legends took control when Alexandra Jaquez followed her own shot and hit home the rebound to put her side up 1-0. That goal proved to be the game winner as the defending national champions held on for a shutout victory and secured a trip to Germantown, where they will aim to defend their title. Raiders FC of Illinois clinched the Under-14 Blue Division title with a 3-0 win over Penn Fusion 99 of Eastern Pennsylvania. After some close calls in the first half, the Illinois side broke through in the 46th minute when Isaiah Nevis rose up to head a corner past the keeper. George Gonzalez and Julian Arroyo added insurance goals as Raiders secured their victory and first-place finish in the division. CSA Lobos Rush Premier of Tennessee also recorded a 3-0 win Sunday to finish second in the group and earn a spot alongside Raiders in the 2014 National Championships. In a very competitive Under-15 Red Division matchup, YMS Premier Explosion 98 of Eastern Pennsylvania held off Top Hat 17 Gold of Georgia to win 2-1 and claim a return trip to the National Championships. YMS took the lead in the 14th minute when Meredith Weber found the back of the net. Reagan Glisson equalized for Top Hat before halftime when she beat a diving keeper with a perfectly struck shot from 30 yards out. Margaret Daish put YMS back in front when she converted a penalty kick in the 49th minute, and the Pennsylvania side held off numerous Top Hat attacks to claim the 2-1 win. Fullerton Rangers 96 White of California South needed a win to finish second in the Under-17 Blue Division, and a scoreless first half against Grand Rapids Crew Juniors Sunday produced some nervous moments for the two-time national champions. Fullerton finally got its vital go-ahead goal in the 66th minute when Amirji Pineda found the back of the net. Pineda sealed the victory for Fullerton 7 minutes later when he received a through ball and calmly slid it to the right post, giving the California side a 2-0 win.
These guys have accomplished a lot, not just because they're a great soccer team, because people see how good they play, but also for their commitment towards each other and commitment towards the club. Very loyal, and I think our club's been based on trying to play good soccer, but also when having to work, we work through things. And this is one of those years where through injuries, these kids, the team has gone ups and downs, and to be able to qualify, it's just kind of a cherry on top of the ice cream that kind of solidifies, hey, you know what, we're still one of the top teams in the nation, and we're going to go for our third national championship.
In a matchup to determine the Under-18 Blue Division champion, group leader Beach FC and Gracia of California South met defending national champions Cleveland United White of Ohio North. The teams exchanged first-half goals as Kimberly Kiever scored for Beach, while Alexis Manoa found the back of the net for Cleveland. Beach pulled away in the second half thanks to a tally by Michelle Reed and 2 late goals by Jessica Vincent. The 4-1 victory helped the Cal South side to the division title and a perfect record on the season.
He's back! MLS superfan and star of the hit TV show 30 Rock, Judah Friedlander, is back to share his favorite stories from Major League Soccer. So sit back, grab a hot tea, and enjoy MLS Storytime Theater.
Hello, welcome to MLS Storytime Theater. I'm your host, Judah Friedlander, the world champion. Today's story is called Jorge Campos and the Ferrari. In 1996, MLS was a baby, a brand new league. There hadn't been a major pro league in the U.S. for over a decade. For many, the dream was over. Soccer was dead in America. MLS had their hearts set on one man, Mexico's goalkeeper, Jorge Campos. He was a man who looked way too small to be a goalkeeper. Listed on paper at 5'9", I'd say maybe 5'6", 5'7" in heels. Not that he wore heels, just saying. With his athleticism, custom-made neon goalkeeper outfits, and daredevil skill, the dude was amazing. He was the one man with the power to galvanize the fan base in Southern California. Campos liked the idea too, but under one condition. The league had to buy him a Ferrari. That was it. No Ferrari, no MLS. In 1996, the cost of a new Ferrari was about equal to that of half the team's salary for an entire season. Some MLS players may even have had part-time jobs parking Ferraris, if they were lucky. Was it worth it? Well, in June 1996, there was a doubleheader at the Rose Bowl. 92,000 fans packed into the stadium, still a record today for largest attendance at an MLS game. First game, USA versus Mexico. Second game, LA Galaxy versus Tampa Bay Mutiny. Campos played both games. Two different teams, one man. Jorge Campos, a double winner. And guess what? He's still driving that Ferrari today. Triple winner, Jorge Campos. Join me next time for MLS Storytime Theater.
It's time now to hear what everybody is raving about. What in the world is bubble soccer?
Well, bubble soccer originated in Norway, and it is a huge hit in Europe, and it's actually taking storm over here in the U.S. The bubbles are vinyl. They're very lightweight and durable and fit most people. You harness it in like a backpack, and once you're securely strapped in, you hold onto the handles and pray. We typically play teams of 5-on-5 with substitutions as needed. Typical game is a 10-minute halves with a 5-minute break in between for water. And the only rule is have fun and hold on to your straps hard. There are no fouls like offsides and such as soccer would go, but the only rule is do not hit a man while he's down, and that's basically it. Well, we have a Facebook, we have a Twitter, and our website is bubblesoccerusa.com. And there you can email us for info or give us a call, check the availability, and we can book it.
Well, that's our show for this month. Keep the ideas rolling, and thanks again for watching. If you have a story you want to see on the show, send us an email at theshow@ususoccer.org. To watch this and previous shows, check out our YouTube page at youtube.com/ususoccer. I'm Hillary Kennedy, and until next time, Get out and get in the game.